Hi there, I'm Miss Sewich here. I have a message for this collective. We have got the Knight of Cups at the bottom of the deck, and we've got the time is now. Also, next couple of months. Now, if you look at the numbers as well, we've got 8 and 43, and 4 and 3 equals 7, 7 and 8. So it looks like there's a stepping stone here to get into whatever this is coming in. We've also got believe in the impossible with the blue moon. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Use your discernment, please don't make it fit. And we have got the full moon coming up in Aquarius shortly. 2 days, I believe. Yes, so let's see why we've got the Knight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. I'm not going to assume anything. The Spirit Guides, Archangels, Universe, they all want to keep it quiet. And they want me to get the cards going. Okay, Spirit Guides, Archangels, Universe, even Mother Moon, please bring me your energy. Please let this collective know what they need to know. It is a full reading. Why have we got the Knight of Cups of the bottom on the bottom of the deck? And this is why. 4 of Wands, 3 of Cups, 8 of Cups, King of Wands. And that's the end of the reading. Okay. Going to be celebrating some union. Knight of Cups. Somebody's asking this collective out by the looks of it. An emotional offering. Let me just move these across. This person has moved away from stuff in the past and they are ready to get into a relationship. So we've got the King of Wands here. As you know, very confident. I was going to say dramatic. That's come through whatever reason. It's like very action taker here. But this person is very confident, good looking as well, out of the kings in the pack. Fiery energy. Yeah, they like to wine and dine and send you gifts, that kind of thing as well. But looking at this person also could have moved as well recently. But they are in your social circle with a 3 of Cups. So, yeah, 3 of Cups is all about celebrations and celebrating with your loved ones and people who are on your same wavelength. And I feel this person is in that group. But with the 8 of Cups, they have recently walked away. Recently, not just like a few months. We could be talking about 2 years. Okay, maybe it feels recent to them. We're going to get more information with the 4 of Wands. So that's your manifestation card. Maybe you've been wanting this to come in as well. I've been waiting a while. A card has just flipped. What's that? Oh, commitment with a Hierophant. Gosh, this person, he's very committed. Take divine masculine feminine energy here, or throughout the whole reading anyway. But the Hierophant, very old fashioned as well, very classic. They love commitment. They like to do it the old way. Okay, like to be the provider. But I feel they're also on their journey. Okay, whether it's a spiritual journey, religious journey, whether they're trying to find answers to things. Maybe they're somebody who's looking for answers as well. They're looking to, maybe they're in a church, or they go to church. But it just feels like everything that they've been through, they thought it was going to happen. It was all going to work itself out. And whether this is you or this other person, so as I said, this collective, you take as to what part you play in this, okay? Whether you are this King of Wands or you're waiting for this King of Wands to come in. Spirit Guides, Archangels, Universe, anything else. So remember the King of Wands, it could be a woman who's just got more masculine energy because they've had to do a lot of stuff, had to go through a lot of stuff, yeah? So you use your discernment. 8 of Wands under the 4 of Wands. We've got the Hermit. This person is single and they are in your circle, okay? Also feeling that they keep playing themselves into work. Do you know, this is very like, this is about them. They're showing me this is about them. And look at this, Knight of Cups. Under the 8 of Cups. It's like they're ready to get into this. They're ready to get into a relationship. And with the Page of Cups and the King of Wands, this person will surprise you. Expect the unexpected, but it's also they're looking for a new emotional beginning. Oh, wow. They're more you. Looking for a new emotional beginning, but this is a surprise. This is going to come out of the blue because you really weren't expecting this. It may even be just to, oh my gosh, I was going to say even just come in for a chat instead of a date, like just a meet up. But looking at the Two of Cups under the Hierophant, this person is wanting soul connection. They're looking for their soulmate again. And it feels like they had this in the past. They thought they had this in the past. I just saw 555 on the clock. And it's just like now they're looking again for their new soulmate. And with the Hierophant, maybe they're finding guidance here. Guidance, how do they find their soulmate? Hey, well, you're there. You're there. So if you're waiting for this person to come in, know it's going to happen. So the time is now. This is them moving forwards, and it's going to happen in the next couple of months. Also got the believe in the impossible. So you're probably thinking it's not even not going to happen. It's more case of like you've probably had conversations with this person, some sort of communication, and they've kept saying no about things. Like they're not going to do this, they're not going to do that, they're not going to move forwards. They're going to stay in their own. They're going to be dwelling in their own energy, you know, oh, woe is me type thing again. But they, at some point, they start to move forward and realize there are more better things out there. There's a new horizon in front of them. And it's time for them to move on. Time for them. And this, as I said, could be you. So it could be time for you to move on. Spirit Guides, Archangel Universe, anything else? Yeah, look at this. Three of Swords and the Page of Wands. Yeah. So 3 swords under the 4 of Wands, the 8 of Wands. Now they've gone through heartbreak, heartache. They've had to leave a situation. I feel it could have been the other person that left and they didn't realise it was coming. That's why now they've had to relocate. With the 8 Wands, it was fast action. It's a case of like wherever they were, they knew they had to move and had to move quickly because of this. But it's like they still feel as if they're going through this turmoil of heartbreak issues in regards to relationships. But with the Page of Wands, it's also, you know, passion, a new start, new passionate start, going under the 3 of Cups and the Hermit. Don't be surprised as well if they're younger than you too, or you could be younger than, you know, if you're seeing you as this King of Wands, okay? But feeling that, yeah, this person, it's, you know, there is good news coming in from this person when they start to open up more and feeling more relaxed. But this Page of Wands, yeah, they have been dwelling on their own stuff. They've been overcooking it in regards to their work, but they are single. They know that you're single too, if this is another person. Look at this in the Chariot. Chariots with the 8 of Cups and the Knight of Cups. This person is coming in with an emotional offer, emotional gift. Whether that's a date, whether they just want to have a heart-to-heart, a meet-up. Yeah, I keep saying meet-up here because they may not be ready to use the word date. They're just flying out. Look at this. 10 of Cups under the King of Wands and the Page of Cups. We've got the 10 of Cups. The surprise being you're happy ever after. This surprise being you're happy ever after. So if you've been looking for this love story of the white picket fence and the doggies and the babies and whatever family, however you see it, how everyone depicts a family differently. But look, it's like they're, hey, look at this. We've made it. New story here, new timeline. And with the Hierophant and the 2 of Cups, anything else you want to say? This might be a really quick reading. Spirit guides, archangels, universe. Oh, look at this. Jumped right into my hands. Now, Queen of Cups here. Divine. Take divine masculine feminine energy. So we've got the King of Wands and Queen of Cups. So you might be a fire sign or a water sign, whether divine, masculine, feminine. So we've got Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We've got Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. Hierophant, we've got Taurus. We've got Pisces. I will see Page of Cups as Pisces because we've got the fish in the cup. And the Knight of Cups. Pisces, Cancer. I don't see much of Scorpio in there. Yeah, but Chariot, we've got Cancer and energies too. Anything else, Spirit guides, archangels, universe, before I do the bottom, middle, and top? Will this be the fastest reading ever? Look, it's going to happen very quickly. We've got the Knight of Swords. This Knight of Swords is underneath the Four of Wands, Eight of Wands, Three of Swords, and we've got Knight of Swords. Yeah, they've had to make a fast move. They've had to move quick out of that situation. It's like they had no time but to deal with it. I'm going to get 4 more cards, and that is it. I'm going to do the bottom, middle, and top if there are any other cards that come through. So know that this person is moving away. They're doing their own work and learning that they can have a better future. Whether this is you or them, as I said, take what resonates. And it just feels that the commitment part of it fell apart and they want to get it back. They just dropped all over the floor. We're getting a lot of the pages out. We've got Page of Swords now under the Page of Wands. This person is definitely younger. Also, they've got a quick mind. They have a very, very quick mind here. They can be witty, funny. It's like when they joke around and stuff. Yeah, they're like a child when they joke around. But we got the Nine of Swords in reverse underneath the Chariot, the Knight of Cups, and the Eight of Cups. So it's like this person is now no longer in their heads about stuff. It's like they've released something and now they're like, okay, well, what's next? And I've just seen the Queen of Wands. And so with the Queen of Wands, it's under the King of Wands, the Page of Cups, and the Ten of Cups. So this is your divine counterpart. And not only that, this person, so whether you are a fire sign, water sign, it doesn't matter. But know that whether you're the feminine divine or the masculine divine, know that this is coming in. It's happening behind the scenes. And you probably look at this in the Tower. Everything gains clarity. Everything breaks down. So you both can see each other. So remember, we've got the 2 people jumping out. And when they jump out, it's a case of, wow, we now see each other. There's realization, epiphany, that we're supposed to be together. And that's sitting underneath the Hierophant, the Two of Cups, and the Queen of Cups. And at the bottom of the deck, now, the Nine of Cups here, this is a wish fulfillment, okay? You probably are looking for this. They're probably looking for this. So obviously, if you've come to this, I've manifested those who want to see, who need to see this. But with the Nine of Cups, okay, your happiness can be taken away as quickly as gained, okay? So just be aware of that, and be aware that when this comes in, you both need to also find your inner happiness before you get together. Because the whole point is, when you both get together, you're already happy within. So you make them, so they end up being the addition to your happiness and your addition to their happiness. So, sitting under the Knight of Swords, Three of Swords, yeah, they're looking for their wish fulfillment. 8 of Wands and 4 of Wands, and don't be surprised if you both decide to move in together at some point. Okay. Now, I'm just going to do the bottom, middle and top, and they're showing me the number 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Queen of Swords. Okay. Split the deck. Ten of Pentacles. Death. So you may have Gemini, Aquarius, Libra in your chart, and also Scorpio. Don't have to, but it's that energy. Okay, we're bringing in that energy. Now we have got the Queen of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles, and Death. What can I say? Well, the Queen of Swords, as you know, cutthroat, but it's about looking after yourself, your self-care, understanding this is what's coming in. Also, feeling this energy. Is it right for you? Do you have boundaries? Keep them. If you see any red flags, if you hear anything that's not right for you, be aware of them. But also there's communication. So I feel that you may have a lot more questions to ask. And with the Ten of Pentacles, this could be to do with their family, the situation. Maybe they've got kids, maybe you've got kids, but it's abundant and prosperous either way, because things will work itself out. And we've got death as well. So this is rebirth. This is death and rebirth. This is a new cycle. This is a massive change, because we also had the Tower as well. And the Tower is big change. Now with the Tower, a lot of people see it as a negative, but it's not really. It's just that you gain more clarity than what you expected. Everything crumbles, so you see the light. So you see what's really around you. And just feeling that energy where both of you are looking at each other, just like the Two of Cups. Just like the Two of Cups, where you both see each other. And when you both see each other, you gain clarity. And I feel that there is going to be a conversation coming in as to what are the changes. How does this shift in regards to this relationship and you and them? Whatever way is around, yeah? Whether it's you who's the one who's shifting and wanting someone to come in, or it's this person is doing it. So either way, know that there is a conversation that's going to be coming in regards to this, and it's not one of those. And obviously with the Queen of Swords here, it's not one of those that you're going to skirt around. With the Queen of Swords, she's very, this is what I'm saying, like, because she's very cutthroat, and we're still Mercury retrograde till the 10th of August, and then we've got the post shadow till 25th of August. Okay, so again, just take that energy. It's a timeless reading. So looking at this, you're going to have to make a list, or they are, again, whoever is what side. So it's case like, I think you both need to actually write a list of pros and cons, like what's going to happen, what is this, and there's no skirting around it. And I feel that you're going to get clarity overall whether it's going to work or not. However, having said that, it's like it feels it should be working. It should be able to work. I have this conformity. Be aware of that as well, because the Queen of Swords stands her ground. And if they're into something like religious or spiritual, whatever, and you don't believe in that side of what you don't need to convert to anything. They'll try and do that. They may ask you about it, you may ask them about it, but it doesn't mean that you have to do it. Okay, they'll respect that. If they know that you're not into that, they would respect that. That's what's coming in now. Oh, I've got to take a breather. I'm going to do Romance Angels. See what's coming up with that. Why that came in. Spirit guides, archangels, universe, anything. Archangels, please do give me your energy. Please do let us collective know what they need to know about this relationship, please. What do we need to know? What does this collective need to know about this committed energy? What else are they showing me? Ooh! Oh my days, there's quite a few cards that's just jumped out. Let's see. No specific order. Very soon. Pay attention to the red flags. What was I saying with the Queen of Swords? Trust, romantic feelings, honeymoon, healing family issues. What was I saying? A reconciliation. Now, reconciliation. Why reconciliation? I know you guys will probably know this person. Like I said, it's in the friend circle, whether at work, whether at home, whether, you know, wherever, like besties or... But reconciliation, because they're returning. I feel it's not really... because you both have not dated. You have not dated this person. You've been around this person and vice versa, but you haven't dated this person. So they could be from a past life, and you may feel their energy from a past life. That's what I'm getting at the minute. But with the healing family issues, this is about their I feel they have kids or something, and this is where they had the Three of Swords. They had this, they needed to get out of that situation. But the other person, it feels like the other person did that first. And they were like, right, so I've now got to go off and do X, Y, and Z to get myself out of it. And I feel that they may not have had backup or support, a friend, family support unit. If this could be you as well. Either way. Honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Yeah. When I was saying with the Four of Wands that you both could be moving in together, don't be surprised, even if it's like having space together somewhere else, away from everything. Enjoy it. Enjoy that time. Romantic feelings. Feelings are real and worth exploring. Yeah. And this is what you're both feeling right now. And like I said, it's taking, I feel like you're ready. If you're the, say that, for example, divine feminine, if you're ready for this and this masculine isn't ready for it, you know, it's like, okay, well, you carry on doing what you're doing, but you need to believe in the impossible, believe that it can happen. Time is now, next couple of months. Yeah. So keep that in mind. So we're looking at what, October, November. So August to October. We've got also trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith. Pay attention to red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Yeah. So like I said, with the Queen of Swords, yeah. Say it in a really pleasant way, because remember, words come back to you. But know that you have to be open with this, okay? And they're expecting that as well. They're expecting it as well. So very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So be aware of your thoughts. But know this person is out of this angst. And they are ready. They will be ready. I think they're just finding out where they are. If you're into chakra healing, balancing, cleansing, and also into crystal work, this is for you. And just straight away, look at that. And it's the whole body. Out of chaos comes creation. Chakra balance. And we have got amazonite, carnelian, peach, moonstone, red jasper, if you're into crystal work. So out of chaos comes creation. Be aware of your mindset, okay? Be clear of your words. Be clear of where you are with this, because where there is creation, if you're looking at the King of Wands, Queen of Wands, it is creative energy. Okay, it's very creative energy. And also your sacral chakra could be on fire. So sacral chakra, remember, in the hips, this is where you hold your trauma, your creativity, your passion. And I'm just going to do the other soul connection cards before I finish. Spirit guides, archangels, universe, anything you need to know about this connection, please. So remember to like if you haven't already done so, if it does resonate. Also hit the bell notification and subscribe if you haven't already done so. And if you have, thank you very much. I'm just going to find out now what's going down with this connection. What is going down? Let's pull it out. 1111. Okay, 1111 is an important number for twin flames. Symbolises harmony, balance of soul counterparts. Yeah, we'll go with the soulmate, shall we? With a 2 of cups. So remember, soulmates can be platonic. So remember, at the moment, you could be on a friend basis. And this can change to a romantic basis if you want it to. And if they want it to. So your powers, your energies will be coming in. Anything else, Spirit Guides, Archangel Universe? Anything else before I finish? Yeah. I knew there was one. Let go. Sometimes it's best to let go and let the universe work things out in divine timing. Yes. So, like I said, be aware of your thoughts. But you need to be relaxed because this person now is relaxed. That's the energy I'm getting. Because they put the cards on the table, you know where they stand, they know where you stand. It's now a case of letting the universe do what she needs to do in order for this to come in. So where you even think it's not coming in, just carry on, just believe, but just carry on doing your normal stuff. Don't push anything. Just let it happen. Just let it happen. Yeah, I knew there was another one. I had this real weird feeling. Your spiritual journey is beginning. Now, you know, we got the Hierophant. Don't be surprised if you're a spiritualist. Don't be surprised if they start to learn the stuff that you do. Because they've probably given up with something. And they want to see another side of things. So, yeah, don't be surprised. Yeah, so, no. The Spirit Guides, Archangel Universe, they all have your back. Universal love and harmony, and I'll see you soon. And leave me a pink heart if you've got to the end of this. Bye.